I have yet to find a tree that is appealing. Appealing. Whoa. Arm went off.
Wow, Quark, you're the best.
Welcome to Bootstrap Chaps.
Oh. Like baps, like tits? Tits and bootstraps?
They're really saggy.
Like, are they connected to the bootstraps or something? Is
that
that how saggy you were
They
talking?
are the bootstraps.
Ugh. I'm gonna have to say a no thank you to those titties.
Do you ever think about how in Pirates of the Caribbean, first one, right?
Yeah.
They had that treasure, right? If they touch it, they're cursed or whatever.
It's only if they keep it.
Yeah, I think if they touch it though, and then they have to get all however many pieces of it back, and then they can break the curse with the blood of like the
1,000 virgins. Yes.
Whatever I think the first person that touched it or whatever.
No, it was everyone who's touched it has to bleed and give it back.
No, they just needed the blood of the one person.
I believe it was everyone.
No, they only needed the Will Turner's blood. And that's why, what's-her-face, Keira Knightley's character, I forgot what her name is, Elizabeth or something like that.
Yeah.
She faked being Turner.
Elizabeth Turner.
Yeah, so, like, that's why they took her.
She was going to get her neck cut.
But, like, the thing of it is like, that I always thought, is, like, the thing is, like, what if they drop one of those coins in the ocean and it just sank to the bottom?
Yeah, they would have to go down and retrieve it.
They'd be fucked.
Well,
they
were all the zombie guys, and they walked on the water.
Yeah, but trying to find that thing would be a pain in the ass, man.
Oh yeah, but they would have to if they want to.
Did they have diving bells back then?
I don't know.
Because, I mean, they could have used a diving bell, but, I mean, like, again, the pressure is pretty great down there.
Yeah.
And if you're just kind of, like, free-balling it, you're going to probably get fucked.
Yeah, well, I mean, their bones would probably snap depending on how far.
But then again, yeah, they're, like, cursed undead people.
So it really doesn't matter,
I never really quite understood what the point of, like, breaking the curse was, anyway, because it's like, you're invincible now. Nobody can kill you.
You can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't drink.
Yeah, but you can
don't feel things.
But you can pillage all you want and get a bunch of shit that you can't do anything with.
Yeah.
You basically get devices to, like, pillage more.
Yeah. I mean, I would have pillaged as much as I can, just so I have a shit ton of stuff.
And then when you break the curse, you're like, and then finally!
Break the curse and then just live a life of luxury.
Yeah, but you'd probably be, like, wanted.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Person at that point. So, like, I don't know, you'd be, like, living constantly. I don't know, like, I think maybe back then, like, though, you could obviously get away with a lot more shit.
Yeah, you just wear a hood and you'd be fine the whole time. No one would ever know it was you. They'd just be like, there's a masked man always trying to do stuff.
Yeah, but, like, being a brigand back then would be such a, like... I mean, you'd be a dick, and it'd be disgusting, because you're living on this fucking ship for God knows how long at a time. But, I mean, like, the freedom, the idea of, like, true... That's, like, probably as free as anybody's ever been, man. Just by going around and just murdering people, and raping them, and then stealing all of their belongings. But you're a dick. Like, nobody likes you. Except for the other people that are dicks with you.
Yeah, and then those guys will get.
But if you screw them over, they're gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. It's done. Over. Dungeon rings, man.
Everyone is, in that kind of situation, expendable.
Everybody's an asshole.
Everyone's looking out for themselves first.
Yeah.
The team is second.
That's how it is, man. It'd be cool, but it'd be really shitty at the same time.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So much lawlessness. Isn't that, like, a crazy thing to think about, though? Like, shit like that, like, or like in the Wild West. Like, you could go out in, like, the desert and murder somebody and nobody would ever know.
Yeah.
Nobody would care. I mean, people, if they ever did find out, like, and they knew who it was. I mean, but, like, back then, like, if they found that guy's dead body, like, nobody would ever... I talked about, like, murdering people in the last episode. I'm like, no, but, like, listen to what I'm talking about. If they found that body, they'd be like, well, wolves got him, or something.
Yep.
You know?
Pretty much, you just kind of...
Everybody just goes on living, except for that guy, because he's dead.
I read a story. This girl, she was with her family in this town, and They were attacked by, I think, Comanches.
How's that?
It's a Native American.
Oh, Comanches?
Yeah, it's a group. One of the bigger ones. And
it sounds wrong to me, but whatever.
I got this. Don't worry. But yeah, so she like everyone she knew pretty much was killed, scalped, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And they took her and another little girl and made them walk. They stripped them naked, made them walk, miles and miles. And then she tried to get away. So they decided, oh, okay, beat the shit out of her. Took a spear, shoved it into her side, and threw her down a cliff. And threw rocks at her.
All right.
Just left her for dead. Middle of, Wild West. So
pretty brutal.
They were walking for 3 days.
Little dick move.
Yeah, very big. They were walking for 3 days, and then
stop giving me constructo bombs, damn
it. She was actually alive. She was in a coma for another day.
Damn.
And she crawled all the way back to her village. Took her a week.
Jesus.
No food, no water. And when she finally got back, she was so red and everything that people actually thought she was an Indian. So they took her, and they were going to hang her until she proved that she was actually, who she was, and she lived until she was like 70 something.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking metal.
That's how you say staying alive. Staying alive. Ha 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 ha, staying alive.
Fuck that one dude who cut his arm off or whatever.
Yeah.
Except that ordeal was a lot longer.
Oh yeah. I was there for 171 minutes.
Fucking DMV.
So you were there for 2 hours and...
It's not 2 hours.
2 hours and like 30 minutes?
Almost 3 hours.
Yeah, almost. 2 hours and 41 minutes.
You can't do math.
2 hours and 51 minutes.
Oh, there you go. High five, up top, nice job.
Yeah. And then he cut his fucking arm off. Nah, no one's coming for me.
The DMV.
The DMV. Help. My arm is caught between these two chairs.
Could you help my arm?
Could you please move?
I can't feel anything.
Could you please move? You're pinning my arm against my own body weight and your body weight. Could you please move?
Cut it off.
The guy's just like,
the guy's such an asshole. He's like, why don't you just cut it off?
He's like, fine, I will.
Does he carry a saw with him?
No, it's like one of those little pocket knife scissors.
It's one of those pens with multiple colors in it.
This isn't used for cutting it off.
Do you understand the reference I'm making there?
No, I don't.
Remember he in the Naked Gun, he cut through the rope with a pen?
Oh, yeah. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
Could you imagine having to cut through your own goddamn arm?
No. And I'd rather not think about that because that's brutal. I don't think I'd have the perseverance to do that.
Yeah, I don't think I could either.
Like, there was like another one. There was like this one scene in the Walking Dead video game or whatever, where what's her face has to like she has to suture like a wound shut on her arm or something. And I'm like, I probably couldn't do that.
I'm just gonna bleed and die.
Yeah, I'll just die. I don't think I can shove a needle in and out of myself over and over and over and over again. It's like I don't think I could do that. Like I wouldn't have the grit to do it.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes I'm kind of a wuss, and sometimes I'm not. So, like, needles don't bother me.
Yeah, I'm not a big... I don't really care.
When I get a shot or something, it's like, It's kind of a pain in my ass, but maybe if they stop putting it on my butt.
I was going to say, why are you getting shots in the ass? No, I don't... A lot of people have phobias of needles. I don't really care. I mean, it's like, oh, it's a tiny little pinch and then it's over.
You know what's weird? People have phobias of clowns.
Clowns are fucking creepy, dude.
No, they're not. They're not creepy.
Yeah, well, they're happy all the time? That's fucking creepy.
They're sexy.
I don't know how many people can share that sentiment, honestly. Like, I don't think I've ever met another person who's like, dude, clown chicks make me rock hard. Like, it's just... It's never heard anybody...
Well, whenever I look for it, there's not much, so... I'm going to have to say that barely anyone thinks clown chicks are hot.
There's probably more puke porn and like vomit fetishes than there are like clown fetish.
I don't like the sound of puke. I don't like the feeling of puking.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how people get into that. And like that is one thing I've always wondered. It's like, how do you find out that you're into that?
Yeah, how do you...
Like, what, are you just going to go on the off chance and like let somebody puke on you? It's like, what if you hate it?
Well, I think with puking or something like that, it's actually... You know, someone accidentally puked on you, and then you just get aroused by it. So, I mean, that's how that one comes around. But, like, other things, like choking yourself or...
That's dangerous.
It's very dangerous. Like, how do you just, like... Have you ever just started choking, and then you're like, my dick is rock hard?
Some people like doing that during sex, too, so maybe that, like, comes from it. Like, I don't know.
I believe what it's doing is... When you're having sex and then you're choking, it's like it's like the air, you know, it's stopping your blood from flowing as much, and it's building and building and building, and then once you finally do breathe, it's like
it's like
all
a rush.
It'd be like if you're taking a needle, sticking it in your arm, and then whatever that drug is, heroin.
Heroin's, yeah, you inject that.
Okay, yeah, so you inject it into your arm, and then you pull the thing, and then, you know, all of it shoots into your body really quickly, and then that's why you feel really good.
Maybe that is, I don't know. I think there's some kind of elation that comes with, like, the lack of oxygen, too. Like, there's that whole, like, you remember that fad where kids were choking themselves to get high?
Yeah.
So I think there is kind of, like, something to it.
So it's kind of like a double high. Of having sex and then choking yourself.
There's also the people that like it really rough, so maybe that plays into that too. I don't know.
Yeah. Some people like, a little bit of pain.
Grab my hair and yank on it or whatever.
Grab my foot and break it. Well, that's extreme.
Grab my dick and ratchet it.
I'm so close. I can almost suck it. And then just snap. Your back breaks.
That would be terrible. I'd hate that. I wouldn't be a fan of that.
Are there cops after you?
No, it's an ad. I'm not gonna do all these fucking side missions. I just want to do the planets that are important.
The ones that are gonna get you Sony. And other things.
I think the rest of them are just like bolts. They just give you bolts or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna do all of them. We've been talking about sex a lot, huh?
Well, I mean...
Kind of. Dicks. What about stealing babies?
I have no clue.
Can you shut up?
I think
I can only actually, like, do the mission if I talk to him.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to do.
I think, for humor, sex and violence are the easiest things to ever talk about.
Well, if you ever, like, just look at sex, it's funny looking.
Yeah.
It's hilarious if you actually really think about it. Like, how stupid... Like, have you ever been, like, watching porn and you're like, this looks dumb? Like, why am I turned on by this? Like, it's such a stupid thing to look at.
Yeah, I mean...
Especially that gratuitous ass shot of a man, like, with, like, from, like, fucking from behind, you know what I mean?
Oh, the
like
one
the
where...
ass and ball shot.
Yeah.
Like, that's the worst. Like, that, I think, punctuates it perfectly, like, how silly it looks. It's like, what am I looking at here? Like, it's just...
I'm looking at some other guy ramming into something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, like, it's goofy looking.
It's just, I mean, it's weird. It's kind of like an addiction, I would guess. Porn would be.
I find, like, I'll be honest with you, I find porn boring after a while. Like, if you watch enough of it, you're just like, all right. It's more people boning. Great.
Why would you ever disengage your shields?
It'd be like somebody masturbating to Call of Duty or something. It's like, oh.
Wait. You've never done that?
Another headshot. Another cum shot on a 2-ton mech.
Did you see the new Call of Duty?
Yep.
It's like Future Warfare
and it's
or something?
like Advanced Warfare is what it's called. And I'm like, I don't think that idea is I don't think it's a bad idea, honestly. I mean, it's probably going to play the exact same way as all the other ones have been, but I mean, it's like, I'm like, I kind of felt like that should have been the game that came after Call of Duty 4.
Yeah. I actually, I believe that is kind of a rip-off name, too. I think it was called Quake Advanced Warfare. Or not Quake, Quake.
Oh, that one?
The one that's kind of like an MMO almost,
like,
but shooter?
It was Battle something, I think. I don't remember. No, it was just Quake Wars.
Oh, yeah, Quake Wars.
It was just Quake Wars, yeah.
Alright, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. That game wasn't actually too bad, but I mean...
No, it was actually a lot of fun. It was a little limited.
Yeah.
But overall, it was like a Battlefield before Battlefield was really...
Yeah.
You know, like the huge thing it is right now.
Huge pile of dookie, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Next time on Chinstrap Chaps.
More sexy talk.
Let's try and go a whole episode
of just talking about sex.
Just talking about sex. And when I mean just talking about sex, I mean not at all.